Hi everyone. Today, let's talk about something fun. Daily chores, like cleaning floors and washing dishes. Wait, what? You said something fun. You might be thinking, yes, something fun. Chores. Today, I want to start with this surprising idea. I won't tell you how chores can tell you, how chores can teach you cool stuff for life. So, boys, have you ever done laundry? When a school teacher asked to a class of boys at my high school, half of them said no. I was very surprised because at my house, it was always chores first and homeworks later. I was doing chores since I was very tiny. And the boys who did laundry were always ones who volunteered to do difficult tasks, like setting up for events and cleaning after school activities. That's when I realized people who contribute at home also contribute to school and society. I knew chores teach us real life skills. To share how important chores are, I started Kumei School when I was 17. And now I run the company called Nigiyaka with my family. So, what cool things do chores give you? I think there are three. One, you learn to make choices and do things. At my house, I couldn't go to school if we didn't do our chores. Of course, I hated chores, so every day I was trying to think of the fastest way to finish them. And I learned to fold big things first, so it's easier to find small socks. And I learned when cleaning stairs, a wet cloth cleans much better than vacuum. The chores taught me not just to do what I'm told, but to think of the best way in school and for work. Second, you feel good about yourself. When I did chores, my parents would always say, "Thanks, you helped a lot," with a big smile. And every time I heard thank you, I felt like I'm an important part of my family and got more confident. Three, you learn to be kind to others. When it's normal to do things for your family, it's normal to do things for others. You will start caring about others. For example, when my mom is busy, I cook. When tourists are getting lost, I show them the way. This means I can help others, not just at home, but whenever someone needs help. So, I'm pretty sure that every parent who's listening to my speech wants their kids to be able to decide what to do, be confident, and care about others. But sometimes they are doing opposite. Think of this. How many of these things do you do? One, do you wake up your kids in the morning? Two, do you check if they have everything they need for school? Three, do you call the school about your kids a lot? Or do you say, "Did you do your homework?" Or, "Go study." Thank you. I think you might have done one of them. But actually, these things stop your kids from learning to do things by themselves. For example, if you keep waking up your kids they will never learn to wake up by themselves. And even if you knew your kids would be in trouble, just let it go. My parents used to say, you should suffer. So when they noticed that I left my swimming goods at home, they didn't do anything. So in a swimming class, I was very sad to watch my friends having fun in the pool. Because of that, from the next day, I made sure to keep my swimming goods at school, even if I don't have the swimming class on that day. The failing taught me to think not to make the same mistakes again. 3. Stop taking away kids' chances to solve problems on their own. Instead of calling to school, listen to your kid and tell them you understand. And your phone call to school can take away the time of teachers to spend with their kids and make teachers feel very stressed. Unless it's a really big problem, just let your kids solve things by themselves. It helps them grow up. Or when you were young, did being told to study make you want to study? Probably not. Definitely not. When I was very happy with 70% on the test, my friend who's got 90 threw his test away because his parents will never be happy unless he gets 100. And they're gonna say like, why did you lose 10% on the test? I have seen so many kids who are suffering from the stress over grades. Parents, look at your children's heart, not just their grades. Instead of thinking which school to put your kids in or what after-school activities they should do, think about if they're happy and what they want. Maybe they want the time with you. Maybe they want you to smile. Maybe they want to hear you say, I love you no matter what. Sometimes the things we think they're best for the kids are not. So what can we do? It's easy. Stop waking up your kids. Let them make mistakes. Start from not doing one thing for your kids. That's how they will learn to do things by themselves. And have them do chores. And when they did chores, give them a big smile and say thank you. That's the way you will raise a kid who can make their own decisions, confident, kind, and who have real life skills. Let's use the power of chores and make the world full of people who can decide their own lives and help each other out. Thank you for listening.